Hello investors and future investors, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I will show you how covered calls can go wrong, and yes, they can go wrong. I'll also show you the two newest additions to my options portfolio. You definitely want to stay tuned for that. So if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. On this channel we help you with option strategies and other investments that can give you consistent revenue. We can all make weekly revenue if we want to. So I'll definitely show you what I'm doing on my end in order to generate revenue. Now, all I ask in return for this free content is an early thumbs up by you hitting the like button. And consider subscribing for more ways to increase your investments. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Hello future investors and traders, welcome back to the channel. I'm super happy to have you guys as subscribers, and so in today's video I'll show you how you can lose money while selling covered calls. Now let's face the fact that you have to be really talented to mess up selling covered calls because it's such a simple, easy strategy. But if you do need help, just send me an email so we can connect. My email address is listed below. So as usual, I like to show you guys live examples using stocks I already own in my portfolio, so you guys can see I'm actually doing what I'm trying to teach you in my videos. For today's video, we're going to be using Li Auto Inc., ticker LI. So the most important thing in order for covered calls not to go wrong and you don't lose money selling covered call is to know your average cost. So as you can see down here, my average cost is 26.33. This tells me that when selling weekly covered calls, I should never go below this price. Operative word is should. Stay tuned, I will show you there are some occasions where you actually can go below this. Now as you can see, Li is trading right around $24. The price will be fluctuating throughout the video since I make most of these videos in real time. Now this gets a little tricky because my average cost is a lot higher than the current cost of Li right now. But stay tuned, I'm going to show you right now how we can conquer this. So let's go ahead to trade Li options. And now we're going to go to sell and call. Now the number one way you can not lose money while selling weekly covered calls is to not sell covered calls for that current week, especially if the actual price is much lower than your cost price, which as you can see my cost price was $26.33. Please keep that number in your mind. We're going to use that number a lot. Now there is no way we're not going to be selling covered calls. I actually make a channel on selling covered calls for weekly premium, so we're definitely not going to not sell. Okay, the second thing you can do is go out a strike date. Let me show you what I mean. So let's say you want to sell a covered call this week expiring March 10th. You need to look for a strike price either $26.50 or above. Now if you do get the exact $26.50, which is going to be higher than the cost price, that's only going to pay you 3 cents or $3. Now come Friday you will have to spend $1 or $2 in order to close off this option, so you're only going to be left with $1 as profit, which makes absolutely no sense. So the number two thing you could do in order to not lose money is go out a strike date. So instead of March 10th, we're going to go to March 17th. Now we're going to go at the same strike price, which is $26.50, and automatically you can see it's already going to pay us 0.18 or $18. Each option contract is multiplied by 100 shares. But I'm going to go with the $27 strike price. Now the $27 strike price gives me a 90% chance of profitability, and that's going to pay me 13 cents or $13. Come Friday when I need to close off this option, I'm going to spend $1 or $2, leaving me with a profit of at least $11, which is way better. So the number one way to not lose money is not sell options for that week. The number two way is to go out one strike date, and that should help increase your premium. Now the third way to not lose money is to make sure you know your premium and the amount of money you make on a weekly basis. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go back into Li right now. Now as you can see, once again my average cost is 26.33. Now if we go down, we're going to see the weekly premiums that I sell, and we're going to see what we received. Let's go to show more, and there you have it. So one week I received $21, $35, $24, $15 and $16. That adds up to roughly $133. Now what you're going to do, you're going to subtract $133 from your average purchase price, which is $26.33. Here you go, and that's going to give you a new average cost of exactly $2,500. Now let's go back to trade Li options. Let's go to sell and call, and now we're going to look for the $25 strike price. Now at the $25 strike price right here, you're gonna break even because now your average cost has been lowered because you keep making weekly revenue. So now you're gonna get an even higher premium at the same strike price of March 10th. I hope I did not lose you. These are the things that the professionals do not teach you. So although you're selling at below your average cost is lower. Every week you sell options and you make premium. So the point I'm trying to make with this video, in order for you to not lose money selling covered calls, is always be aware of your average cost. Now, this is the exact same strategy for real life situations. Let's say you were to buy a car that's worth $10,000, but you paid $8,000 for it. You're already ahead of the game by $2,000. So let me give you one example using real estate. There's a property valued at 100K. However, you bought the property for 85K. Right off the bat, you're ahead of the game by 15K in equity. But I digress. That's for my other business. The point I'm trying to make is always keep an eye on your buying price. Now, as promised, I'm going to show you my 2 new additions. As you may have guessed it, Li Auto is one of my new additions. Now, I did buy Li Auto right after I made my last video, and I did buy Blink charging right before I made this video, which is just a few minutes ago. And as you can see, my average cost is 9.13 and I have 100 shares. This is so recent, I have not even begun selling covered calls on it as well. We're going to leave that for the next video. Now, this was only how to not lose money on selling covered calls. If you want a video on how to not lose money selling cash secured puts, even iron condos, let me know in the comments below. Now, we have lots of option strategies on this channel. So if you want to join the weekly income team, like and subscribe right now. Also, hit the notification bell below to leave an alert whenever I post a video. But most importantly, please share this video with someone you think that can benefit from its content. Let's help as many as we can. Remember, a salary will give you a living, but your investment gains will give you a lifestyle.